Riding is like so much in my life, and because I do it as a job and because I do it for fun, it's quite hard to find a balance between the two. Like sometimes you just feel so over riding that you don't fancy going out anymore. And then when you do get out on your bike, that's kind of, you realise why you go through all the crap and all the effort, because it gives you such a cool feeling. You know, that's one of the coolest feelings. You know, winning the race, coming through, and being the fastest man there, and being on that top step of the podium, just knowing that you're the quickest rider on that day. Riding is my life. I'd say, like, it's what my kind of life revolves around. And to be a racer, and like to be a top level racer, I think it has to. You know, I think you can't have it as like something on the side and something that you just do at the weekends. Everything you do, you have to think about how it will affect your racing and how it will affect your fitness, like all year round as well, not just race season. Like even middle of winter, you're always kind of doing things that like affect how you're going to go in the season.
Yeah, we're here at the first district ride in Catania, and the second one is going to be in Nuremberg, and it's probably going to be quite different, the Italian crowd and the German crowd. And last year in Nuremberg, the event was really cool, and 40,000 spectators was amazing. What's really going to help motivate us riders, we are going to be able to win a Ford truck from Catania and Nuremberg, the points together. And it's going to be interesting who goes home with the Ford truck.
The thing that I like about freeriding and these contests, it's nothing's predictable. From the weather to the ramps or dirt or anything like that, it's all going to change, and you never really know what to prepare for. And coming out to something like this is pretty different than from any other contest that we normally do, coming through the streets and the crowds. I think that this is going to be a great contest.
Yeah, you're so pacifist. You knew and kind of missed. You're out to be crushed, be burned back to hell.
I think the biggest difference between this contest and the one in Nuremberg is that think the first jump, I mean, that's going to separate a lot of people. Last year's just this little drop, and then this year's a pretty good sized drop, so I think it's going to separate a lot of the guys from this year.
I'm the head judge for this Red Bull District event. I will have 4 judges under me, and these judges will be looking for pretty much overall use of the course, consistency, variety of tricks, and the course is well spaced out, so there'll be lots of time for riders to get themselves together and pull some rad tricks.
Hi, I'm Chris Smith, I ride for Giant. Today we're going to be looking at how to wall ride and how to X up. Now later on in the DVD we're going to be looking at linking the two together, doing wall ride to X up out. Today I'm going to be showing you the technique on a wall ride in the skate park as we have here. This is an easy wall to learn on, as this is a sloping wall rather than a 90-degree wall, what's a lot harder to learn the technique on. This wall consists of the takeoff, obviously your wall ride, and a safe landing, and an easy run out and run in. You know, you've got nice speed in and exit as well. Skate parks are a real valuable tool to any street rider. They give you dry riding, access to them sort of 24/7, and around them there's various different obstacles to learn all your street riding techniques. Just today for wall rides, you've got a choice of 4 or 5 different wall rides, from small stuff working up to medium stuff right the way up to big stuff. But it's easy to recreate a wall ride if you haven't got access to a skate park. Basically just head down to your local bike shop or something like that, and you'll find the small kicker ramps for say £20. Just put that up against a small angled wall or a flat wall, and then just learn the technique, building up slowly, just like go 1 foot up the wall, 2 feet up the wall, and just learn from there. Just take it easy and you'll soon learn the technique. So first up for the wall ride, you want to feel the speed, the approach, and the kick of the ramp. As you approach a ramp, just jump the ramp a few times to the deck of the box, just to learn the kick of the ramp. Alright, so after you've got your technique dialed on that, you want to be moving on to the approach. As we hit the ramp at a medium speed, we're looking at carving a C shape across the ramp. As we approach the ramp, you want to turn in, carve, pop off the coping, then almost do the opposite shape on the wall that you're hitting, almost like a reversed S. Right, so as you leave the lip, you want to be popping out and popping a small kind of tabletop and turning your bike onto your wall into this position. Helps your tyres stick to the wall. You want to be pushing down sort of forward with your legs and looking ahead along the wall to keep your grip on the wall to stop you sliding off. You want to watch you don't turn. If you turn into the wall, you're going to slide and go down the wall. You want to be leaning in, almost like riding a berm kind of thing on the wall. A good technique to learn in what the bike feels like is it's on its high point on the wall. It's just to carve, like find yourself a nice steep quarter pipe and just carve like across the quarter, and when you're at the highest point of the carve, it's the same feeling as being at the highest point on the wall. As soon as you start straightening out, your wheels will lose grip and you'll be down on the floor. As you're approaching the end of the wall, you want to be looking down at your exit and then compressing into the wall with your arms and your legs and almost popping a small bunny hop to bring the bike back to your original position of jumping straight over the jump box and land 2 wheels together, smooth, and ride away clean. So we've sorted the basic jump technique out over the box. Now we're going to look at doing the X-up. The X-up is easy to practice by placing your back wheel against a wall, practicing with your handlebars turning either way, feels which way is natural for you. Normally if you're right foot forward, you turn clockwise. If you're left foot forward, you're anti-clockwise. You click the X up, usually just at the crest of the highest point of the jump. Just as you approach like the highest point, you want to be Xing into the jump. Straighten your arms, land to ride away clean. For when you're first learning the X up, it's best not to go for the full click 270. Just start by turning your bars, just to say 45 degrees, 90 degrees, and just build it up until you get more comfortable with the shape the bike's making in the air. One thing to watch, when you go for the full clicked X up, the back end can sometimes whip out, so be on the lookout for that one. Right, now we've learned the wall ride on the smaller jump and the X-up on the smaller jump. We're going to link the two together now and do it on the bigger wall ride. Try and find yourself a wall, a slight angled wall again is good for this one, and a big long landing such as this one here. So you've got your big long landing, it's a lot safer if you're going to crash, you know, more area to slide out and just safer in general. And a higher wall, so you've got more time to actually click the X-up out of the wall ride. Just hit the wall ride a few times as we did on the smaller box, just to get the shape and feel of the speed you're going to need and how hard the landing is and stuff like that. Just check it over, like, and then get ready to go and click the X up.
We're on for a road trip to Ireland. Steve, Peat, Andre, Papa.
I think this year's course is a lot better than last year's. Last year was really good, so that's saying a lot. Takes a couple different lines and some obstacles that you never really would think of. They're pretty unique. And so I think there's more opportunity for tricks everywhere, because every obstacle can be tricked pretty much. So yeah, so I think tomorrow is going to pretty much go off.
The quality that a free rider in these competitions need to have is an overall bike handling. They need to be able to adapt and ride anything from the huge castle drop to the dirt jumps at the bottom and all the ramps in between. You need to be just a rider that can adapt to anything.
The young guys don't have so much fear and they learn really fast. So that's definitely one aspect. Like this guy here, he's 17 years old. He's from Spain. He's the second youngest guy. Yeah, and you see, it's going off, you know. And like once you're older, I would say above 30, you start thinking more and you don't risk as much. You do only the skills, the stuff you already know.
The way I deal with fear, I guess I just don't even think about it. Like, if you think about it too much, then you're gonna get scared. So, the best thing about overachieving your fear is just don't even think about it.
Slopestyle is difficult to crash. Crashes are part of the slopestyle.
Did you hear that? Geht jetzt richtig los? Und auch für mich gibt es ein kleines Segment. Was geht aus?
I've been riding my bike for 23 years now and I have a lot of experience with BMX racing too, where you have a lot of pressure, and time by time you just learn with dealing with it. But of course I'm still nervous before it. But once I'm on the course, I just shut everything off kind of, and I'm just in the now moment. I'm just like focused, and then I'm riding.
guys who just rode, they said the steep thing is okay, alright? Okay, power straight is on its way.
I screwed up a little bit on a couple of moves, but then a lot of the riders, didn't do as good as they should have. And then a lot of the other riders, since we took our first run, the second runs we couldn't do because of the weather, so we had to take our first go runs. A couple of guys crashed, so I just ended up in third.
Last round was pretty good. I'm pretty bummed that we couldn't do our second round because of the rain, but other than that, I'm stoked how everything worked out.
What was the best trick? What was the best trick?
I don't know. I didn't really have any special tricks. I just had a good solid run from top to bottom, and everything worked out pretty well.
I think it wasn't just a matter of a best trick, it was a matter of putting together a full run, tricking everything and trying to stay consistent because it's such a long course. So I was able to nail all my moves on every part of the course, get to the bottom with my feet on the pedals, and I think that's the end of
It's a really good skate park. It's called Adrenaline Alley. It's in the centre of Corby, and it's a really good skate park where it's got all your stuff to learn all your tricks. It's got like the foam pits, it's got your reses, and it's got your wooden jump boxes and all the usual stuff that skate parks have. What a foam pit is, it's basically it's a jump box without a landing. It's just a big square box. It's just full of foam, so you can just try as many tricks as you want. You can crash, there's no problems. You might hurt yourself a bit, but nowhere near as much as you would on wood. After you've perfected your jumps on the foam, you can get them straight onto the resi, which is like so it's a wooden jump box with where they're landed. It's got foam underneath, and then it's like a rubber coating on top. It's like a hard plastic. When you take your hand off, like you got to take your hand off like at the right moment, because you take your hand off too early, you just over rotate. You take it off too late, you just under rotate. Like it's one of them. You kind of got to do the barrel roll before you take your hand off. Kind of do the right turn and speed and everything, throwing your weight round, and then as soon as you feel that it's balanced and it's going round and it's on in you, you got to let go of your hand. Because like I pull on this hand to do the barrel roll, so as I take off the lip, I'm pulling on this hand on my right hand, and I'm pushing on my left hand. but obviously I got to let go with my right hand, so if I'm pulling with this and I'm letting go, the bike's just going to stop. So basically as soon as it's gone for the lip knob, I started to do the bar roll and pulled it, then I've got to take the hand off and let go, so it's a bit scary. So we've been doing some bar rolls on the jump box now, which is good. Got them out of the way and they feel good and stuff, doing them on the wood. But I've been practicing some bar rolls in the foam pit with a one-hander involved, so it's like a bar roll one-hander. I've been getting them in the foam pit, they were a bit sketchy at first, and I've just finally got a few in there. I've got about 5 or 6 in the foam, so I think I'm going to have a go on the wood and see how it goes.